Good morning, you guys. So it is Monday, the 5th of August, and so I just wanted to take a quick minute to open up the vlog for this week. Sorry about the lighting. My ring light is not turning on right now, but I'm about ready to head out the door to go to work. I just wanted to take a quick second to say good morning and kind of let you know what I was working on today. So I didn't do any writing this morning. I'm kind of going to start using Mondays as like what I keep calling in my head like an admin day, or it's my planning day where I kind of get you ready for the rest of the week, plan out what I have to do. So I'm waving my sticker sets around. So I did print out 4 different sticker sheets because I have a huge binder for stickers, but I found that like with planning, that has made it so much more difficult to actually like find out what stickers I want because I have so many. So this one here is my kind of Chanel. I decided to go with kind of a fashion Paris pink theme this week. So I'm going to be using this one as like my main theme. And then these are stickers that I had actually created. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to print out these sticker sheets. It's crazy. But this is for my like monthly view for August, so I can put in the days that I want to post Instagram, YouTube. I need to update my blog. I need to get that going again so I can do blog posts and things like that, so I can put this in my monthly view. So when I'm looking at it, I just have like a visual and I don't have to write anything in there. And then I printed out new social media trackers, which I really liked these. And so I don't know which ones I want to put in like my daily one. They've got the dailies at the top, or then they've got this like blank one, and I like that because I think I can just put down maybe every single day and then just check off what I posted. I don't know, but I like the top one. I feel like you can like check off every time you do a post that day. And then the last one, I really love these stickers. This is to track my writing. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what these little bubbles on the side are supposed to be used for, but I think I might just cut those off. And then instead of just putting like my total word count, I can just put like my starting word count and my ending word count for that session, then maybe just right at the top like the total or something. So these were my stickers. I'm gonna update my planner like in between calls. Other than that, the only other thing I'm working on today is I am beta reading for my friend Peggy Spencer, and I'm a little behind on that. So I'm gonna need to get a lot of beta reading done. And then I just wanna make lists of other things that I need to do to get kind of back on track or start utilizing my social media more, because that's stuff I'm probably gonna start doing on my like admin Mondays. Anyways, yeah, so let's go ahead and head to work. So this is like the perfect example of why I never write anything. So it is 6:45 in the morning. I have to leave for work in about 5 minutes. My plan this morning had been to get up to do a little writing, get ready for work, you know, do my morning routine. I didn't get to bed until almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So then I slept past my 5 o'clock alarm and my 5:15 and my 5:30 alarm, and I got up at 6. It was just about enough time to get ready for work. Okay, so I thought we could do like a kind of impromptu August TBR kind of thing, and talk about what I'm reading right now and what I'm going to read for the next 2 weeks, because we're basically halfway through the month of August, and I thought, let's figure out what I'm going to read. Okay, so right now I'm still making my way through Peggy Spencer's book. Again, I'm super behind on beta reading because I suck at life, but I have to fire off like some questions, or she has some questions that she's asked. I'm going to make sure that I finish that because I've gone past the first part and I'm kind of reading through the second part, so I want to make sure I fill out the answers to her questions and email those to her today. And then my goal is to be finished with her book by the end of the weekend. At least, you know, that gives me Friday, Saturday, and then I'm off on Sunday. So I'm really hoping that I can finish this by Sunday and get that out to her because I'm way behind. And then when I'm not reading, because that's something that I have to be able to like sit down and read on my phone. So when I'm not reading on my phone, I also have recently downloaded the audiobook to The Escape Room. Who is that by? I don't even know who that's by. This is like my old phone, or my kid's old phone that I stole when my iPhone broke. Now I have a new iPhone, but I realized this would make a really good small little like MP3 player type thing for like music or audiobooks or something that I can reference when I'm using my phone to film. So it's The Escape Room by Megan Golden. I am not quite sure what to think about this book. So I actually received this on an ebook on NetGalley, but because of Camp Nano, I was supposed to read it in July. It came out July 30th. I never got a chance to read it, so I downloaded it on Audible, and I'm going through it right now. It says I have 8 hours left, but I speed it up, so that's more like 4 hours. So again, that's another book that I should finish by the end of the week. I don't know. I mean, I'm a little nervous because I've heard not great things about this book, but so far I'm liking it. It's interesting. It's, you know, 4 people trapped in an elevator, which I'm super claustrophobic, so that really freaks me out. But it's 4 people, all kind of bitchy. They're like investment bankers, so they all like, oh, I'm so amazing, I'm so rich and hot shit, all stuffed together in an elevator. But it cuts every chapter to those 4 people, and then this other character, Sarah, I think that's her name, is Sarah, and her, you know, experience, but it's obviously in the past. And so it's very interesting kind of going back and forth. So far I do like it, so I have to try to keep other people's opinions about the book out of my head and really decide what I think about it. So I'm definitely reading that. The next book I'm going to read, and I got this on, it is on Audible, but I returned it because I realized I got it on Scribd, and That's What Frenemies Are For. And so that's another one I'm going to listen to on audiobook. So I'm going to finish The Escape Room and Project Westie this week, and then next week, I mean, audiobooks really only take a couple days, so I'm going to read That's What Frenemies Are For. And then the last book that I think I'll have time to get to is going to be Keeper by Kim Chance. I think that's the only thing that I have to read in August. Yeah, I didn't write anything down for any books that I got on NetGalley that come out in August. So I think that's about it. So in September, Seeker's the only thing that comes out in September too. So that's one I definitely want to get to this month. So that is one I'll have to physically read. So I think that's really all I'll have time for. But that's a lot. You know, that's beta reading, which is a lot more involved than just reading. So I'm going to finish that. Escape Room, That's What Frenemies Are For, and Keeper. So that's 4 books. And with that, it is time for me to go to work. Alright guys, good morning. So it is the 20th of August. I don't know if I'm going to do this video like as a fresh new video or if I'm going to roll it into the vlog. I guess you will know when you're watching if there's other stuff before this or not. So basically I started a vlog back at like the beginning of August, but it was really hard for me to keep going because I'm just so busy and I just didn't have a lot of energy to film clips. So I kept restarting it every day and then not continuing throughout the day to film stuff. So I know I'm gonna scrap most of that vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna save anything and roll it into this video or not. So I guess we will see when it comes to editing. But what am I doing today? So today I wanted to have a little bit of a self-care morning because I don't get those. And my anxiety lately has been spiking like out of control crazy. And so I wanna do all the things that I don't ever get a chance to do for myself, because I have a full-time job and kids and I'm writing a book and I have a husband and I have a dog and a cat and errands to run and all of the things that I never get a chance to do, the things that I need to do to reset and recharge. What am I gonna do for my self-care morning? First I'm going to take a shower, which I mean, a shower, but when you have a family and you have kids and all these responsibilities, you have to figure out how to cram a shower into like 5 to 7 minutes. And it's not relaxing. And I wanna take a nice hot shower. And let the steam just rejuvenate me or whatever. Then I'm gonna put on a face mask and drink some tea. And if time permitted, after doing all of that and getting ready and doing makeup, I'm gonna paint my nails. So what you should do is we should self-care together. So pause the video, get some tea or some coffee, a face mask, some nail polish, whatever it is that you do for self-care, go get those things and we'll have a self-care morning together. Alright guys, so I'm going to apologize now because the rest of the video is probably going to be very loud because there's somebody outside doing some sort of like leaf blowing or something. I don't know. You know, like the maintenance around the apartment complex, which I'm not going to complain because it makes my apartment complex beautiful, so we'll just have to roll with it. So my shower was wonderful. It was hot and it was everything that I needed to. I washed my hair. I feel like I conditioned my hair for like what feels like an hour. And it was just so nice to just like wash all the stress away. And I also did a little poll on my Instagram and Twitter to see what like face mask I should put on, and the lovely Dawn Kosek replied and said that I should do the Dead Sea mask. So yes, this is the anti-stress Dead Sea Minerals Clay Mask. Instantly clears pores and balances for renewed skin, and you can do it in only 10 minutes. So that seems like the perfect mask. So I'm gonna bring you into the bathroom with me, and I'll probably just put this on like a time lapse, and then we will hang out for 10 minutes and chat about things. Alright, so here I am. I have my Dead Sea mask on. I look like a crazy smurf, but that's okay. This is all about relaxation and just enjoying it, right? So I have about 7 minutes more, and then I can just wash my face off. And so I figured let's have a cup of tea. So I have this is just like a black chai tea. It's actually cold because I made it this morning, but whatever. We'll have some cold tea and just relax and enjoy the self-care. I had all these things that I wanted to talk about in this video when I came up with the concept for it, but now that I'm sitting here staring at my blue face, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. But really I've been wanting to sit down and do this video for a while because I have mentioned in the past that I have anxiety. And I think that I never really wanted to talk about it that much. Like I've talked about my funk or feeling like I'm in a funk, but I never really put a name to it really. And it is that I have anxiety and panic disorder. And I'm just a very highly stressed person. And I think that, you know, we tend to not talk about these things because it's almost like, I don't know if it's out of shame that I don't want to talk about it, or if it's more like I'm always trying to be that positive person, whether it's here on YouTube or with friends and family and at work. Like I'm always that cheerleader, that person that I want to build everybody up, and I don't ever want to be the reason that I bring things down. And I feel like talking about it might bring people down. But I also think that, especially in this community that we have, like I don't know what I would do without some of the friends that I've made here on YouTube. Like you guys are amazing, whether it's been like my friends from the writing community or a couple of friends that I've met through like the book side of things. Just being able to have you guys to like chat with on Instagram or in like our like discussion, like I have a writing discussion group with some of the other author tubers on here, and I just love it so much that like when things happen, we even have this like off-topic section and this writing group. So that's a place where we can go and we can talk about things that are off topic and things that we're going through, stresses in our lives. Having that has really helped me. The other thing that's really helped is therapy, which therapy is weird. If you've never gone to therapy before, I definitely recommend it if you suffer from any sort of like anxiety or I'm sorry if I'm not looking in the camera and I'm like looking all over the place. It's because I just can't. I film with my phone so I can see my reflex, like I can see myself, and if you're still watching, I don't know how, because like I can't even look at myself right now. I look so utterly ridiculous. Anyway, so therapy is really weird because it's like I feel like you have to be vulnerable and you have to really open yourself up, and that can be really scary, you know? And it's almost like you have to break something in order to put it back together. So that's interesting, going through that process, but it is helping. It's helping me to identify my triggers. What are the things that do set me into a panic? What are the things that make me feel uneasy? And being able to address those head on instead of just hiding under the covers all the time. And that's what I feel like I've been doing for a really long time. Like, I haven't wrote anything in so long, and it's not because I don't want to or because I can't come up with ideas. It's more that I don't have the time because I'm busy. But I literally will stay up till very late at night doing the things that I need to do for like the family and the house and spending time with my husband, and then I can't sleep. Then I'm up like everybody else is asleep and I just can't fall asleep. And then I wake up in the morning with the intention of getting up early and doing 5 a.m. Writers Club or working on YouTube videos, working out, doing these other things that I want to do with my time. But my alarm goes off and I can't get out of bed. I'm so exhausted at that point because I stayed up all night doing things and then unable to fall asleep, that then I don't want to wake up in the morning and do anything because I just want to go back to sleep. And it's just this constant cycle that I go through every day. And then I feel bad and I feel like a failure because I feel like I'm trying to wear all of these different hats all the time and I can't. You know, you can only juggle so much before something starts to fall, and then I feel bad. And I need to let that shit go, you know? So that's why this morning is so nice and why I needed this ridiculous blue face, just to kind of figure out how to put myself first for once, you know, because that's not something that I do very often. I don't put myself before other people pretty much ever, and my writing suffers, my mental health suffers, my happiness suffers, you know. I start to feel resentful for things, you know, like my husband is amazing and he cooks such good food. Oh my god, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, you totally should, because I've been posting in my stories some of the food he makes. Like, he will spend 5 hours making a meal. Like, that is awesome. And he takes care of my kids during the day so that I can go to work, and I'm so blessed and lucky to have a stay-at-home dad, so my kids don't have to go to a babysitter and we don't have to spend more money that we don't have, like, on somebody else to watch our kids. Like, I know in my head how lucky I am to have that. And I love my job, and I love my coworkers, and I love my supervisors, and I love the job that I'm able to do, and the fact that I can read books in between calls, and I can work on my book, and I can watch YouTube videos, and I can be on Instagram and Twitter and do whatever the heck I want as long as I'm not talking to a customer. Like, I've worked in jobs that even if you're not on the phone, you can't do anything. Like, you're just stuck staring at a screen, and that sucks. So I love the fact that my company incentivizes us, that I can earn points for free crap. Like, there are so many cool things that I love. But at the same time, I also feel this resentment because as much as I love all those things, I also don't have the time to invest in my writing or being with my family as much. And it takes time away from all these amazing things that, you know, my husband is able to do with my boys. I don't get to do all those things because I'm gone. This is getting off on a tangent that I didn't want to go into. And it's definitely time to wash my face. So let's get the blue off and then we'll see where we can go from there. Totally forgot to film an outro for that yesterday. My intention after I took off my face mask was to do my makeup and film it, and then maybe film a little outro or something, or have a little more time. But by the time I got all my makeup on, the kids and everybody was up and it was time to do mommy time. So I just kind of ended it there. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was totally weird and spanned like weeks and I didn't really do anything. But I have some plans for future vlogs where they're going to have a little bit more of a theme, so it's not just so random, and hopefully that'll help me to be more productive and really get out of this funk and feel more excited about getting up and filming those videos. So I do hope you enjoyed this weird ass vlog. If you did, definitely make sure that if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do, and give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, because it does help me out. And with that, go write some words and read a book, and I will catch you guys in the next video.